The story begins with the Joker planting bombs within the Daily Planet and 7 other unknown positions around Metropolis. Superman confronts him on the roof of the Daily Planet, determined to stop him from detonating the bombs. When asked what his demands were, the Joker replied, I don't know actually. He threatens to detonate the bombs after getting bored of talking with Superman. Superman tells the Joker not to bother pressing the button, and the Joker, in shock, turns around to find that Superman now holds all the bombs. He stutters, asking how he did that, to which Superman replies, I am very fast. The Joker keeps stuttering and intends to ask how Superman knew where the bombs were. Superman interrupts, saying that the detonator in the Joker's hand emits a passive wireless radio pulse that he can see. All he had to do was look for the receivers emitting and receiving the same frequency. The Joker is stunned. Superman, obviously goading him, points out that there are many things that he could do that the Joker doesn't know. The Joker smiles and says he could just detonate the bombs anyway. Superman again advises him that would be really dumb. He tells the Joker that the building has been evacuated, that the explosion wouldn't even hurt him, that he can stop all the rubble before any of it gets to street level, and that all he would be doing is blowing himself up. He backtracks, then says on second thought he could blow himself up if he really wants, that he doesn't care what happens to him. At this point, it becomes clear that Superman, not the Joker, has been in control of the situation all along. Like a petulant child, the Joker accuses Superman of bluffing, but Superman denies the accusation, telling him he can fly down and give Joker a moment to think about his next actions, and that the only reason he indulged him in conversation was so that he could figure out how to find the bombs. He then throws the bombs at the Joker, returning them to its owner. This enrages the Joker, and we see him start to unravel. He insults Superman, mocking him for his traditional bland nature, and Superman responds that it's a strength because the fact that he's vague allows him to be unpredictable. The Joker scoffs at that, but Superman interrupts by shooting his lasers at him before he finishes what he's saying. The lasers graze the Joker's hips, and while he's on the floor, he admits to Superman that he didn't know he could use eye lasers. Superman reiterates that there's a lot of stuff he can do that the Joker doesn't know. With a threatening look in his eyes, he tells the Joker, if you come back to the Metropolis, it's the end of your act. It's clear to the Joker that Superman is a whole different ballgame, but he still doesn't believe he would kill him. Superman, anticipating his thoughts, tells the Joker that Batman doesn't kill people because he has a code, and that he, on the other hand, doesn't have a code. He just generally doesn't kill people. This is another vague statement that confuses the Joker, and he reacts by promising to find out how to hurt Superman. Superman chuckles at the Joker's foolishness and starts to absolutely roast him, telling him that he represents an idea only a child would think is cool, a psycho hogging an imaginary spotlight by killing people. He tells him that he's bland, and he carries the Joker away. He tells him that he came to Metropolis grossly unprepared, not knowing all the factors and misrepresenting what Superman stands for. He scares the Joker and ends the roast by telling him being Superman doesn't mean he's better than anyone, but he's definitely better than him. He then says, get the hell out of my city. Superman drops him among all the police officers and flies away. The Joker declares Metropolis uninteresting and then raises his arms, showing surrender. Superman flies directly to the Batcave and crashes through the roof while Batman looks at his computer. Tension fills the air, and Superman tells Batman that he knows why he's here. Batman deflects by telling him he broke his roof, and Superman interrupts by saying there is no way the Joker left Gotham without Batman knowing. Batman admits he knew, and that he allowed it to happen because he wanted to see what Superman would do, but that he had the situation under control. Superman decks him, knocking his feet away. He tells Batman never to test him again, and not to risk the lives of innocent civilians in a test. He tells Batman not to let the Joker come into Metropolis again, or he wouldn't make it back home. He flies away, and watching the world from above, he laughs as he remembers a joke the Joker said earlier. Remember to like this video, and subscribe to the channel for more videos.